YouTube world. Is anyone there? So I don't know if you're there. Let's see if you're there. I know it's a, oh, my hair, it's like a blasting mess. I like rushed just to do this live. Yeah. So peace, everyone. Peace, YouTube. Peace to the east, the west, north, and south. This is Fleurbrun coming to you today with the reactivation of our divine shield. I usually come here before 1 o'clock, but remember our shield starts at 1:13, so I'm right on time. So hey, Pavel. Hey, my loves. Check on in. I'm not going to stay long. I want to reactivate our shield. So much is amazing coming on. Hey, all things Reiki. Hello, everyone. Hello, Earthlings. Hello. Are you ready for our shield? This is perfect timing as the world is looking really interesting. Hey, Osiris. Hey. Hey, my loves. Hello, hello. Where's my, I've got mine. Let's put this over my shoulder. I always do the purple and white, but I forgot to put it over my shoulder. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, Yafi. Peace to the east, the west, the north, and the south. Hello, hello. I'm really quite tired. Jamaica, what up, brethren? Sistren, hello, hello. Check on in. So, yes, I'm looking a tiny bit sleepy, but I threw on something white and something purple. So, hopefully this will work. Today we're doing, we reactivate our divine shield. Ah, bon dia from Brazil. Hey, Marcia. Hey, Nicole. So, forgive my flyaway hair, my very lathered, oiled skin. I jumped out of the shower, jumped in my white outfit, and put a little purple on, and that's all that matters. Hey, Susu. So, hey, Cheryl. So let's start off with our divine shield. We have a new one. I don't think I put it in there. If you have it from last time, I'm assuming that most of you have it from last time. I should have really, oh, thank you. Hey, Tiffany. I know the world is batty, but it's okay. We're doing our shield and we're up. And I haven't gotten my coffee, and it's a little chillier outside than I anticipated when I came outside. Today in Florida. Hey, John Doe. So we have at 1:13 we reactivate our shield. Hey, Naima. Hey, hey, hey. So today's the day we reactivate our divine shield. If it's the first time you've been here, we've been doing this for a couple of years now. We become the change. Oh, excuse me. We become the change we want to see in the world, and by doing so, we've decided to activate a shield that wouldn't only protect Taysha, wouldn't only protect us, but the planet that we're living on and those beings and entities that exist on her earth cohesively and effortlessly. So we wanted to make sure we made an effort to be proactive in shielding up and making sure that we emanated that energy and we were with the change we wanted to see in the world. I know it sounds so corny and cheesy, but that's basically what it is. So usually on this day you wear your purple and white. We always represent our purple and white. It is a new moon in, is it Sagittarius or Capricorn? It's a new moon in Sagittarius, I think, or Capricorn. Is it Capricorn? And these are my beautiful earrings I had gotten from Brazil. So big up to my Brazilian family. We shall see you soon. Okay, so it's 108. Have the shield. It is, oh, it's in Sagittarius? Okay. Hey, Cosmic Consciousness. Is it in Capricorn? Oh, it's in Capricorn. Okay, it's in Capricorn. All right. So it is in Capricorn. Let me give a big up to all my earth signs in the house. Big up to all the earth signs, you masterful Capricorns. How are you today? Having your beautiful, bringing in that earth energy, bringing in that, stoic energy, making everything, grounded. Your eldest baby, oh, your baby girl's 20 today. Happy birthday. Happy, blissful solar return to your baby girl, because she'll always be your baby girl, right? Baby girls will always be your baby. It doesn't matter if she turns 20 or she turns 50. That's your baby. Okay, so I hope, can someone put the shield in for me if they don't mind? I could get it and send it to Reiki. I don't know who has, it was a shield from last time. I don't think I pasted it in there. Do you have, thank you. Can someone, because it's a newer shield and I don't think I had a chance to put it in the description box, which I normally do. Thank you, Melissa. Melissa did it. Thank you. The only difference is, let me just state in that Melissa actually posted it. Thank you, Melissa. Did she do it? Yeah. The only difference is in our shield, we have a couple minutes. I appreciate it, Melissa. The difference in our shield is there's a part where it says, and after plant families, it says to live life fulfilling, fulfilling. So I think I had another word, fulfilling. So make sure you write fulfilling. So to live life fulfilling. Okay. My Dharma. Okay. So hello, everyone. How's everyone doing? Are you looking at the interesting things going on in the world? Thank you, Yafi. Thank you. Okay. And the only part that's different is the fulfilling part. It should be after, it's after plant families. Okay. You've got it? Does everyone have it? Okay. We have 3 more minutes. So is everyone ready? You're wearing your divine colors, and even now, emanate that purple, that beautiful divine energy. Make sure you're working from your root, your root chakra, from your crown chakra. Make sure that you are emanating healthy frequency, abundant frequency. Make sure you're giving yourself amazing things today. Oh, thank you, Melissa put it on Zoom. Thank you, my loves. I'm a little hoarse. I was up with the Zombies for a while. Thank you, Yafi. And we were up, I don't know, with the Zombies. We always stay up like past our our breaking points. I think we went to sleep at like 5 in the morning. So as you can see, I haven't done any coffee yet. So, and do you like this? This is my goddess. This is all bamboo. I didn't have a chance to wrap it perfectly, but this is all bamboo. It like wraps around. There's several different ways you can wrap it. It's kind of open in the back, it's a little risque, but it's a little chilly today. So I actually have a little wrap to go around to warm, but this is a beautiful fabric. There's an amazing designer who created this, and it just basically feels really good on the skin. So, I'm in that bamboo energy. I'm rocking with that bamboo. So I make it a point to wear mostly bamboo, as it helps to deter the nanos from embedding. So let's get it in, family. It's 1:12. Check in. Please put a like on the video as you step in the room. Okay. So here we go. 1:12. We're gonna do it at 1:13. Let's you only use bamboo sheets. Oh, Wolf Raven, isn't it amazing? You feel so luxurious. So we're gonna read this together, and remember, we read it 3 times to solidify it. It is that Trinity. So we have a couple more seconds. We have the shield inside, Melissa. And Yafi have placed it in there. Thank you, my loves. And let's get in. Let's say it with authority, because this is a very important time to have our shield. This is probably the most pertinent time for us to have our shield, okay? So the shield is in the comment box. Look at Yafi or Melissa. They have both posted it, okay? They have posted it right inside. Right inside. Yafi has it right there. Couple more seconds. Here we go. I call upon my divine elemental ancestors of fire, earth, air, water, divine mother of wisdom, divine father of protection. Shield me and grant experiences learned solely through the greatest joys, peace and abundance to myself, my children, mother, Tiamat, divine feminine, masculine, the innocent, the just, divine unions, those animal, newborn, and elder, aquatic, insect, and plant families, to live life fulfilling my Dharma with infinite love, joy, and gratitude, and happiness, healthiness, beauty, and wealth, that I may pass safely amongst all. It was, it is, it shall be. I call upon my divine elemental ancestors of fire, earth, air, water, divine mother of wisdom, divine father of protection. Shield me and grant experiences learned solely through the greatest joys, peace and abundance to myself, my children, mother Tiamat, divine feminine, masculine, the innocent, the just, divine unions, those animal, newborn, and elder, aquatic, insect, and plant families, to live life fulfilling my Dharma with infinite love, joy, and gratitude, and happiness, healthiness, beauty, and wealth, that I may pass safely amongst all. It was, it is, it shall be. I call upon my divine elemental ancestors of fire, earth, air, Water, divine mother of wisdom, divine father of protection. Shield me and grant experiences learned solely through the greatest joys, peace, and abundance to myself, my children, Mother Tiamat, divine feminine, masculine, the innocent, the just, divine unions, those animal, newborn, and elder, aquatic insect, and plant families to live life fulfilling my Dharma with infinite love, joy, and gratitude, and happiness, healthiness, beauty, and wealth, that I may pass safely amongst all. It was, it is, it shall be. Woo! We put up our shield again, y'all. Welcome to our Blissful Divine reactivation of our Divine Shield. We have made the change that we wanted to see in the world. We are the representation of the light beings on this planet that are doing all necessary to reverberate that higher field energy so that we may coexist freely and effortless without any hindrance or adversity. This is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. I always love when we come together, and it is a new moon, everyone. You know what a new moon means. That new moon means you can take that beautiful energy and you can manifest today. Today, if it is that you want to manifest more peace in your life, you can light a beautiful candle. I think I was telling the Zombies a wonderful way to illuminate that beautiful Capricorn. You beautiful Capricorns, I love you, saucy, beautiful, grounding energy. You're just like the best business people too. A beautiful coffee can today is beautiful. I was telling everyone, if you want a good idea, I created that myself. It's a coffee candle. You can get your brown candle. You know, Michael's always has a sale. You can use your coupon. It does not expire. Get yourself one encased in glass. You can write abundance on it. Successful business. It's a wonderful candle for bringing financial security and business. And then you can write on top, you can put coffee beans, nice ground coffee beans on top. You can put a citron crystal inside or on the side of it. You can also put let's see, a wonderful thing is like nutmeg is another energy, ginger. You can tie it with a gold ribbon around and dress the candle on around a beautiful gold ribbon with a cinnamon stick, because cinnamon is also a form of love and abundance, and place that with a little bit of gold sparkles on top, and light that today and smell that luminous, beautiful coffee candle. Coffee brings, remember, it's grounding, and I'm about to get some coffee. It's grounding. It has that amazing earthy energy that comes along with it. It brings that Capricorn energy of that solidification of bringing healthy abundance, security, stability. Big up to all the Capricorns. I really appreciate when your energy, my mommy is a Capricorn. I really appreciate when that energy comes in, because you give us all that wonderful grounding energy that's necessary for us to feel secure. It's for us to feel like we have all that we need and required, and that we're progressing, whether it's business wise or in commerce. It's amazing. So big up to all our amazing earth signs, especially you beautiful Capricorns. I really appreciate you. I don't think I tell you quite as often, but I think it's amazing. So if you have your coffee candle today, do it. It's such a beautiful smell. If you're living somewhere, I have a coffee log for my fireplace. So another suggestion is having a coffee log. If you they sell coffee logs. I know it's crazy. Only a coffeeista would know that there's coffee logs. Buy yourself a coffee log. If you don't, when you do your fireplace, take some coffee beans and throw it into the fireplace. Your whole house will be illuminated with this amazing sauce. Even if you don't drink coffee, it's great feng shui. It has a wonderful, very beautiful, very homely, just very peaceful feeling. So, I know many people are living in, hey Neteru, hey Saki, I know many of you are living in cooler regions, and some of you have a lot of snow. So if you have a chance and you don't have a coffee log, there isn't any worries. Take a beautiful log, throw some coffee beans in there, and you hear the pop, and it smells like heaven in there. So you're gonna do a second coffee. I haven't done my coffee. I was up with the Zombies this rising, and we were doing a lot of things, having a lot of discussion. So it was amazing. So how's everyone doing today? Is everyone okay? Hey Kay. Hey everyone. Nenaru, you're in Canada. How's Canada, Nenaru? Is everything okay? Hey Ka King. Hi Ka King. Hi, how's everything in Hey, Renides. Yes, put a like on a video if you really are for this. Hey, Apollonia. Um, you smell the coffee? I love this way the coffee smells. It's so beautiful. A coffee jar. Yeah, it's really grounding. Bay leaves is nice. Hey, Nana, how's it in Canada? Is it good? How's the weather? Nice and cool, right? Hey, Jazz. Hey, Jazz. So I want everyone, okay, so let's talk about what this shield represents. Um, this shield is basically you doing and extending yourself to those who are, you know, especially if your cup is filled or overfilled. This is a time that you have the opportunity to give back. So if you can, you know, I always suggest with the animals that if you have gently used blankets or anything like that, you can also, especially it's very cold in certain regions, the shelters do take like gently used blankets and sheets. It does allow for some bedding for the dogs, you know, or for the cats or kittens or puppies. If you have any kibble or any time to buy an extra, you know, a few extra cans of food or some kibble, a bag of kibble, you know, it's really helpful right now with a lot of the cutbacks to a lot of these organizations that aren't able to upkeep with the amount of dogs or stray dogs, especially when people lose. When people lose a lot of their security with their homes, you know, the dogs and the cats sometimes lose their homes as well, and they end up in these shelters. So for that reason, if you could take the time out to buy some extra things to oh, it's about to pop off. To buy some extra things for the dogs and cat shelters, that'd be great. Or even for other animals. There's a lot of places that have other animals, and I think some of them do require some, they will take some assistance as well. Now, for the elderly places, a lot of the elder places and senior places are really being hit the hardest. Like I've said, again, if you're able to give and you're able to give from a place of an overfill, they are accepting DoorDash or what's the other one? Or Uber Eats. And if you can send like, you know, a really beautiful fruit tray, you know, a lot of our elders were big into fruits and they don't get as much, you know, fresh fruits anymore. So if you could do that, send fruit trays. And also for the nurses who are taking care of them, a lot of times the nurses themselves are overworked, very taxed, and they do love their appreciation from, you know, a lot of times the families of elders have already passed. They may only been on themselves. So if you can send things for the nurses and for the elderly living there, they really appreciate it. I think they did it, a couple of the Sea Stars did it in Maryland, a few did it in Arizona, and especially in Tucson. There were a couple who did it in Connecticut and in Stamford, Connecticut, and in Stanford and in Danbury. There was a couple who did amazing things for the elderly in bought them new bingo sets in Buffalo, New York. So, you know, things like that, I know it's very helpful, and these are the things that are just thoughtful to bring forth and allow you know, the elderly to have a sense of, never forgot that they ushered us into this world. The very privileges that we have today that some of us take for granted, they've allotted that. They basically, you know, they blazed the trail for us to do a lot of the things that we do today. So it really would be an honor for many of us to, you know, like I said, you give from overflow. If you are depleted, you already know what I'm going to say. You always take care of yourself first. If you are depleted, it is hard for you to extend yourself if you aren't even giving yourself the things that are necessary. So you know what I say, especially for you mommies and wives, we have a tendency to do for everyone. The little ones or hubbies, and sometimes we neglect ourselves. I won't say sometimes, mostly. We have a tendency to neglect ourselves. I would say today, as a reminder and as a refresher, do something special for yourself today. Call your girlfriends and say, hey girl, you want to go get some coffee? You want to go get, you know, I always say a slice of cheesecake because New York, that's a big thing. You want to go get a slice of cheesecake at the Cheesecake Factory? You want to go sit outside? You know, do something special for yourself. Take that time and donate time for yourself. If you can go, and I always tell you, some of you say you can't afford a spa. That is untrue. I always talk about Hand and Stone, which many of you have in your areas. Hand and Stone always has a special for newbies coming in. It's like $49 for a 60-minute massage. It is so helpful when you've been giving all of yourself to everyone that you lie down, relax, let them knead out all of those worries and make sure, oh, thank you, Natural Anu. Thank you, my love. I appreciate it. 1313. Whoop, whoop. Let them knead out all of that, knead out all of that stress. It's amazing. And also, doing a little reflexology, one of the nieces doing some acupuncture, doing things that will help release some of the tension of the madness in the matrix, and we'll go into that probably tomorrow, but today is a day of refreshment, making sure that you have little ones. Oh, thank you, Asad, I appreciate it. Sending my purple bubbles to the beautiful smile at the day. My cup is always full. I feel like it's being it's always full. I feel like it's being depleted. I go back to that place within and refill it, the gift that keeps on giving. I love that, Asad. That's beautiful. That's right on. Yes. You know, again, a lot of times I think we forget that our self repair, our self love is the first love that you can possibly really engage with. And if you aren't loving yourself and when I say loving yourself, I'm talking about doing things that make you feel really special, not things that you do every day. If every day you do the same thing and you're just doing it and you say it's extra, it isn't. It's something special, something that you haven't done for a long time. If it's like you wanted to go and maybe get that bottle of perfume, or or I don't know what else, or like sit by the fountain or the park that you never get a chance to sit by and just sit and put your feet up, or you and your hubby do a picnic. Hey Lisa, thank you, my love. You and your hubby do a beautiful picnic on the floor. I love doing that. Like, I know many people say, well, Fleurbrun, you're living in Florida, it's easy for you to say you can go out, but I always used to love doing picnics in the house. And when my hubby would come home, I would have the floor set up, have a picnic basket, two beautiful goblets with like some amazing elixir. Instead of cooking, have something that's delivered that's really healthy and yummy, and just have everything set up. A beautiful fruit and baguettes, and if you still eat cheese, or there's a lot of vegan cheese too. You can do a cheese and some baguette on the floor, and then you have some amazing essential oils burning. That's amazing. So those are the things that you do to kind of refresh that beautiful, amazing feeling. And it doesn't take a lot of effort. Putting a blanket on the floor, turning down the lights a little bit, putting a candle, and reigniting that beautiful energy that reminds ourselves of the beauty or the appreciation of being a couple or being in a couple. And also, let me state this for mommies. They always tell me, well, why are you always talking about mates? What if I don't have a mate? Your little ones love picnics. So for mommies who are there, I would suggest also, if you can do a picnic with the little ones always love when you do little picnics. So what you do is you do the little snacks. You have the little carrots and the celery, some freshly made hummus if you want to make the hummus with them, and you sit on the ground and you guys do like a little game or something together, or you talk about what's special in the day, or you read them a really great book about the adventures of living somewhere in the Sudan in the desert, or living. So those are the things that are reminders of living and doing something special. It isn't always buying things and purchasing things. You can utilize your creativity and your imagination to do things and keep refreshing the life, love, the abundance that we all should be replicating effortlessly and easily. So those are things to do, and I suggest you do. And these are the things I've done. And again, you don't need what was the New York statement? You need $1 in a dream. They would say a lot of times when people came to the States, when my parents came to the States, my mom was a lot younger, my dad was older. But I remember my dad, he used to hear that statement all the time, all you need in the States is this $1 in a dream. And with a lot of the things that is happening now globally, what's happening, or what's going on in the chat? I don't see anything. Are we ignoring people? Let's send them bubbles of love. Is anyone in here feeling really down? And you remember, people who attack or say really mean things, it's because they're not being loved. They're not being loved. They're not being honored. They're not feeling good about themselves. People who are happy don't attack people. People who are loving and feel good about themselves don't criticize others outwardly. So that being said, is when you see someone out there being vicious or harmful, you should feel sorry for them, because that means in their life they're most likely miserable. They may not be getting hugs at home. You don't even know that maybe they're being abused by their husband or their spouse. Maybe they lost their job. Maybe they lost their mother. Maybe their father's sick. So we have to take into account. I had to realize that, because I remember when I was going through a little bit of hardship in my marriage many years ago, I would feel sad. And I remember I really was mean to my girlfriend one time. I said something so vicious and so cruel that I nearly stumbled back. And instead of hating me and instead of getting mad at me, she extended compassion. And she knew that it was coming from a place of depletion. It was coming from a place of hurt and pain. It was coming from frustration. And instead of her yelling back or saying something in reverberation, she said, you know, what's going on? Talk to me. That isn't you. I know you. What's going on? What's making you so sad? What's making you feel that way? So I think that to me is beautiful, because I mean, I was crying, I was just upset, and I didn't really know how to extend it. It makes me sad now. I didn't really know how to extend that emotion. So it came out as like venom. You know what I mean? It was just venom. And I didn't mean to say something so cruel, but it was like there was so much pain in me. It just came out in it was like things that were so toxic, it just shot out, and it shot out in the most vicious way. And I have to say, because of that, her level of compassion for her girlfriend who was going through hardship and just sadness and just maybe even borderline depression, really showed me how to be humbled in my life, and to see from the angle that if someone comes in and they're mean to you, or they're thank you and they're mean to you and they're cruel to you, that most likely it's because there's pain going on in their life. And like I said, hurt people. So just remember that when someone does something nasty to you, or they're mean, like people come on here and they'll say nasty things to me, it's because a lot of times they're hurt, or they feel mad, or I remind them of something, or me being a certain way or acting a certain way makes them feel reignited to be pissed off, because maybe I remind them of someone who's vicious, or maybe my comments make them feel judged. So that being said, you know, always look from the angle of an outer spectator, rather than being reactive. Because again, if my girlfriend was reactive to me like that, we probably wouldn't be friends to this day. But she saw that I was a hurt person, fractured, and rather than her reverberate or reflect back what I was projecting at her, she decided to open up and give me olive leaf and allow me to share my pain and my journey. And from that point on, I realized that it was beautiful. So, you know, if someone's in the chat a lot of times, I do trigger people. So do know that. And I understand and overstand that sometimes my conversation can be a little piloted. I may look like someone. Sometimes people don't like me because they feel like I represent something that is what isn't existing, what isn't real. And let me say this. I'm a real person. I'm a mommy. I've been a wife. I'm a mate. I'm a daughter. I'm a sister. I'm an auntie. And I'm a niece. I'm a regular person. I have pain. I cry. I have terror. I have hope. I have peace. I love. I get sad. Everything. So that being said, I'm just a real deal Holyfield being. You know, I'm not above anyone. I'm not below anyone. I'm just where I'm supposed to be. And if you see everyone from that position, regardless, like I said, you know, you see the people in life that are the most abused or abusive. If you look into and step into their shoes, you'll see where that comes from. So I'm sending a lot of love to those in this room, even those who really hate me. I'm sending love to you today. I'm sending compassion, and I'm sending a reverberation of what I feel you may require and need. And that's without, I don't need your acknowledgement. I'm just doing it because I think we all need it, especially at this time. There's a lot of people hurt right now. There's a lot of emotions running with the world looking like it is. People have lost their family members. People have a lot of sick family members. Maybe you're even sick, and you know, it's necessary for you to be reminded of the appreciations of life. So I'm saying, if today you want to get your cup of coffee, and I'm gonna get my coffee, and if today you want to tell your and I always say this, tell your children you love them. If you haven't told your babies you love them, I want you right now to call them and tell them. Say, I love you. I love you with every bit of my heart. I love you to the stars. I always tell my girls, I love you to the stars and back. Tell them how much you love them. For your husband or your wife, tell her how you appreciate him. Tell you how you appreciate her. Say, you know, I'm so grateful to have you in my life, for you to walk this journey, this long, arduous journey, and walk this with me. I'm so appreciated you chose me and you felt me worthy to walk this journey and be a partner in my life. Tell them. Tell your mom today how, even if she fusses, you know, some of us have fussy mothers. Your mother may have been a piece of work. You tell your mother that you love her. Say, mommy, you know, even if you haven't spoken to your mom today, it's just a suggestion, or your dad, or maybe they're in spirit. You know, I'm gonna buy my dad a cup of coffee today. My dad passed, and I'm a daddy's girl. Buy my dad a cup of coffee, take a sip for, instead of taking a sip for the haters today, I'm gonna take a sip for my daddy today. Do that. Do that. And if you have siblings or people in your life that you may not be able to talk to because there's a lot of angst or a lot of anxiety, send them bubbles of, like, purple bubbles, like our young Nista did. Send them bubbles of love or just peace. You know what I mean? Send them bubbles. It's amazing. And you'll see how that really translates. You know, it's hard for someone to hate you if you're emanating so much love, because then it's a constant refractive mirror of how venomous they are. Imagine you're cursing someone out and they're smiling and extending love to you. How illuminating is that? Okay, so it's necessary. So today's the day. This is the day we shield. This is what we do in our shield. We do this every month, and I hope that you keep joining us for the shield. We've been doing this, I think, oh my gosh, Sensei, how long have we been doing the shield? I think 3 years. Has it been 3 years already? Is it 3 years? I think it's 3 years already, right? I think so. Is it? I think since 2017. Oh my gosh, it's almost 4 years. Okay, so we've been doing this for a while. Every 13th since 2007. You talk about a commitment. Some of us can't even commit to fasting. We are making the ultimate commitment right now. What a beautiful feeling. Do you know what I mean? So big up to everyone. Hold on. Oh wow. That's a big commitment. Sometimes I haven't even committed to doing certain things. That's a big deal. Big up to everyone who's joined in that. So again, do something amazing. Enjoy your day. If you want that piece of chocolate, what that is, oh my god, that was like her favorite thing. I'm gonna get her some dulce leche today, because she's always asking, mommy, I want some dulce leche. And the best dulce leche we had was in Brazil. So I know this spot. I know the secret spot. Oh, you're gonna have a slice of pizza now. A slice of New York pizza. Listen, Susu, a slice, because you said a slice. If anybody knows what a slice is, you live in certain areas, especially like New York. I think they have it in like the East Coast. A slice of New York pizza is God. You may have some indigestion later. I don't know if you're a little more seasoned. It may come with a little heartburn, but my God, that tastes amazing. Oh, you guys have some dulce leche? Oh my God, I'm gonna get her some dulce leche today, because she's such a sweetheart. My little bunnies. My little bunnies. I tell you, when I walked outside, they were like, mommy, you look like a goddess. They just want to, like, you ever see, like, they call me Fluffy. They were like, yeah, I told you all the time. It was like my daughters call me Fluffy. So when I'm thick like this, they always say, "Oh, mommy, you're so fluffy. Don't ever lose your fluff." That's where I got that word from them. They were like the Fluffy. Oh, mommy, you're so fluffy. I love, like, a whole thing. Oh, Guatemala has great dulce leche too. Tree said Guatemala. I want to try them all. Oh, you got your black bamboo tea. I drank some black bamboo tea this Rizing when I was on the Zumbi group. Philly pizza. Y'all gonna get me. Y'all are making me want a slice of pizza. We don't have, like, slice of pizza like that. You know what I mean? Oh my God, if I could get a nice, just remember, like, a piping hot slice of pizza when I'm pregnant. When I'm pregnant, I love a hot slice of pizza, like piping. I used to tell the guy when I was pregnant, I was like, I need a piping hot slice of pizza. And it was crazy because they don't know what that is until you keep saying it. And it would have to be like hot, hot, hot. Like, it couldn't be cool. And then, oh, wow. See, this is what I'm talking about. You have a slice of pizza. Have somebody rub your feet. So if you're not going to get a massage today, rub each other's feet. Do a little spa on the feet. Put some flowers in your foot wash. You know what I mean? Put some flowers inside of your bathtub. You know, put that feng shui. Put those amazing. Oh, you see my freckles? You know, every time my hormones are a little crazy, you see my freckles. I have freckles. People are always shocked that I have freckles. I have freckles. My grandmother had freckles. We all have freckles, because we come from a lot of redheads. My grandmother had red hair. So even though we call brun in our culture, my grandmother's called, some of you are French, from Martinique and Guadeloupe and St. Lucia. We call it Chabine. My grandmother was Chabine, and Chabine means redheaded and fair-haired, right? So Chabine. So all of the children of a Chabine mother or grandmother will have children, even when they have copper skin, they'll all have freckles. It's the most interesting thing. So all of us who have brown skin, copper skin, or very fair skin, we all have freckles. My little ones don't really have freckles. I always had freckles, yeah. And you can see it sometimes with my hormones. You can see it occasionally, yeah. So anyway, I hope everyone enjoys today. I'm gonna have an amazing day. I'm excited to get my coffee. I have a coffee ritual. I think I'm gonna do a little bit of a different coffee today, just because it's a special day, okay? And me and my mate are gonna sit by the fireplace tonight and do coffee beans. I have the coffee log, but I'd like to throw the coffee beans and hear them pop. Like popcorn. Pop, 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 popping off. And then make sure you're staying out of other people's business. What's going on in the Capitol right now is none of your business. Stay out of their business. Today is a special day. We are to enjoy the positive energies, the higher energies, and emit that which we want to see in the world. Stay out of their business. What they're doing isn't has anything to do with you. That is, we are living in our own frequency. We are emanating our own life. If your house is there and you can go in it free and clear, if you can go and get your coffee or your slice of pizza or your slice of cake, or make love without anyone saying what you can do, and you have all the means taken care of, then that is none of your business. Okay? Enjoy your day, and make sure you emit love to your family, and definitely and mostly you admit and give yourself love and everything that you want and need today. Okay? So y'all, I'm gone. I'm gonna go and chill out. I should put some more clothes on because it's cold out here. I got the heat on in the car, and you know I do not like putting anything in the car. It's chilly out in Florida. I don't know how it is for y'all. I got this goddess where I'm supposed to be somewhere wet and tropical. I need to be in the jungle. I'm trying to be in the jungle, Brazil. You will see me soon. I'm planning to be in the jungle. Thank you, Pavel. Thank you, my love. I'm saying I'm a tropical gal. This cold weather is not doing me. It's not faring me correctly. I woke up. I was like, ooh, ooh. I feel like Wonder Woman. I'm supposed to wake up in like tropics. You know what I'm saying? Waterfalls. You know what I'm saying? If it's snow, I would expect it. But I lived in Florida. I would be okay with the snow if I was in Vermont or Montana. Then I would expect it. Then I have warm, fuzzy socks on. I have my onesie on. I would have a hot cup of coffee. I'd be lying in my jammies in front of the fireplace. So that's different. When y'all are in the cool weather, you expecting that. But when you're here in the tropics, listen, I'm here in the tropics, and it's feeling quite chilly. Yeah, we good. I just want to live in front of a waterfall and rainbows. with fine folks and people and beautiful music. I want to hear the bongo. I want a pair of bongos. I want those big, you know, those big bongos with like I want like sigils on it, so you play the music's like I love waterfalls. I said to my mate, anywhere where there's waterfalls, it's me and you. I want to be butt naked in a waterfall, just living by the water. That's my goal. That's my goal. Living with a rainbow and waterfall, safe, easily, and effortlessly. You were in Puerto Rico. It was beautiful last month. A lot of people going to Puerto Rico because Puerto Rico's allowing for travel, right? So a lot of people are in Puerto Rico having a good time. Big up to my Puerto Rican family. I hope you all are doing well over there. I know you were having a lot of tremors, but that's okay. We're sending positive energies to our family there. Okay, so let me let you go. Please put a like on the video to reverberate that loving frequency, and I shall see you soon. And though we aren't in the shenanigans today, you already know how Fleurbrun gets down. Most likely, I may be in the shenanigans tomorrow. So, what did Blimpy used to say? I'll gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today. So, enjoy today. Enjoy fabulous music. I'm going to listen to some amazing Brazilian music today and some zouk. Any of you are Creole know we listen to zouk, which is a type of Creole music. You know, cassave is my favorite. Zouk. Any of my French family on here? Zouk is my favorite. They're from Martinique. So zouk, I'm going to listen to some zouk and some classic Brazilian music. I'm feeling really saucy today. Okay. Oh, do they need, Jessica? I don't know. Do they need tests to go to? No, I don't think so. I'm not sure. Anyway, we will rebuke tests. We rebuke all that. We are in the love high frequency. Wherever you need to be right now, enjoy everything. Everything. And for those, enjoy this. Oh, you like cassave? Look, Kay likes cassave. I love zouk. I don't talk about it that much because I listen to it in the house all the time. I love zouk. And I'm going to listen to cassave in the car. That was my favorite. My father, my dad would be like this, that, you know, like a good West Indian man. He'd be rolling his hips. Ah, it's beautiful. Anyway, I'm gone. Enjoy. Have an amazing 13th. Thank you again for coming and reigniting and reinstituting our shield. And today, don't worry if you come on a little later and you're coming on here. You can say your shield throughout the day, and it's reverberating that energy all through our 13th. So enjoy. Remember, it is also a new moon in Capricorn. Big up to our Capricorns. Make sure you are also manifesting, stating what you want as opposed to what it is and what you want. Okay, you always say what you want as opposed to saying what you don't want. Okay, so do that today. Put an intent out there and let that reverberate over the next couple of weeks. Okay, I love you. Have an amazing day and have a beautiful cup of coffee. Peace.